Sanmanan, guys. I look weird, I know. So whenever I have a child, I shave my hair, my beard. I shave yonke indawo, ucabanga khona inwele besides here ngishefile. It's just a little culture tradition thing that I do. So on Sunday, the 1st of December, uNtumbeza Azaya Mloja was born, my fourth son. So very, very blessed, very privileged. I shaved Zita's head, Danzi's head, Ndima's head. They were obviously there just supporting umama wa Ntumbezo, Amanda. Grateful for her. Well done, Sisi. You've done very, very well. Siyabonga, man, for another Mlojwa. I don't know if the world needs another Mlojwa, but siyabonga, sis. But I'm also grateful for the messages that I've received. I've received hundreds, maybe more, messages, just whether it's congratulations, messages from last week. I think last week I posted 3 videos, and people were just, don't know what's happening, are you okay, la 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 la. And I've always said, and I've been very vocal, Guti, whenever I don't post, it's because I just don't have the time, and last week was very, very hectic. It was hectic personally, obviously, with the pregnancy, Amanda being heavily pregnant, trying to navigate that space, as well as at work. There's a lot of pressure now at the end of the year. I know people speak about year-end fatigue. I don't subscribe to year-end fatigue. For me, it's an opportunity to turn up. It's an opportunity for, while everybody's slowing down, for me to just attack the situation. And this video, I just wanted to speak around being anti-fragile. I know people will use words like being resilient. People will use words like being persistent. It's a term that my brother uses a lot, in terms of just being anti-fragile. We know the term fragile is if I face, a lot of stress or whatever the case is, I get weaker over time. So if I take a cup, for example, and I throw it on the floor, it may not break, but it makes it weaker. So by the time I throw it down the second time, it might break. I know of, in the fighting world, round 1, if we fight, by the time you get to round 3, you are more fragile. You're getting weaker as the rounds progress. By the time you get to round 10, 12, you might break. So the term anti-fragile is not how people perceive, because when I ask, hey, what's the opposite of fragile? People say strong. What's the opposite of fragile? People say resilient. Anti-fragile is more the extreme opposite, or rather the opposite of fragile, meaning that every time I drop the cup, not only does the cup not break, but it becomes stronger. It becomes tougher. So if there was a 50% chance of it breaking the first time I drop it, by the time I drop it the second time, it's no longer 50%, it's 30% chance of it breaking because it becomes stronger. By the time I drop it 5 times, there's a 10% chance of it breaking because it becomes stronger and stronger. By the time I throw it down the 10th time, there's a 1% chance. By the time I throw it down the 100th time, it becomes stronger and stronger and stronger and stronger and stronger. Imagine I take a motivated, intelligent, hardworking child, and I make them do a matric syllabus, a whole matric syllabus, and they get a 70%, and they continue being just as motivated, as hardworking, and I make them redo it another year with them being stronger, smarter, with all that information. They will get 90%. And I motivate them, and again with the same vigor, the same energy, the same determination, they do it the 3rd time. They redo that matric syllabus. They will get stronger and stronger every time they redo it, over and over and over. like a musician, learning to play an instrument. The more they practice, the more they become at that. They're not that scared individual that they were. I remember the first time I did public speaking. I was very fragile. I was very scared. I thought because I'm gonna crash and burn. And the more I did them, the stronger I became. I didn't become weaker with time. I became stronger with time. That's the whole concept of being anti-fragile. And it's one of the things that I admire in my brother. It's one of the things I admire in my mother. It's one of the things that I'm working very, very hard to achieve. Facing a lot of adversity. I know a lot of us have, and a lot of us continue to do. A lot of people break. A lot of people can't handle just the constant pressure over and over and over and over. Eventually they crack. Eventually they say, you know what, fuck it. Let's close these laptops. So good December, boss. Let's go drink. And again, for us who are on this journey of being anti-fragile, this is when we say, as tired as others may be, I'm going to use that as fuel. If I was running this race at 10 kilometers an hour, now I'm going to be running it 15, 20. And as others get more and more tired, I'm going to run it fast and fast and faster. Like watching Usain Bolt, he might look like he's starting off slow, but the longer the race continues, the faster he seems to be flying. That's the concept of being anti-fragile, because you will face a lot of challenges. You will face a lot of shortcomings. You will face pressure and pressure and pressure. You need to find a way within yourself to draw from this and actually build yourself. I remember it was a couple of months ago, can't remember. And I just finished taking a shower. I finished taking a shower, and I'm in the shower and I'm thinking about all the pressures of my life and, the financial constraints, the this, the that, the relationship stuff, the family stuff, and it's all overwhelming. And as I come out the shower, I remember the lights went off, boom. There's this new term, it's not called load shedding. What is the government saying now for load reduction? Fucking hell. They changed the name and they think they can pull the wool over our eyes. So, and I'm sitting on the edge of the bed and, I'm just like, and I'm sitting and I'm feeling all sad for myself and, I'm feeling very fragile. And it took me back to a time where I had to be about 11, maybe 12, and we were at Kwakoko, and Kwakoko, like in dish, and there was no electricity. And I remember my aunt had said, we can't use the makandlela, smosha makandlela. Smosha makandlela, your body, you don't need light to see your body. And I remember I'm 11 and I'm bathing in this dish, by myself, and amanzi ayabanda, it's cold water, and I'm sitting now at age 35 and I'm sitting on my bed feeling sorry for myself. And it took me back to that memory. It took me back, and I'm like, nah, fuck it, Pencil Man. Look, there's a lot of challenges, a lot of pressures that you're facing, but you prayed for this. You prayed to be in this home. You prayed to be in this area. You prayed to have all that God has blessed you with. And I went to my garage and I switched on my generator, and then, and I'm like, you know what, I'm fucking blessed, and that whole thing, I just felt taller, I felt strong, I felt more powerful. I was like, fuck it, there was that anger of, I can get this, I'm not this weak bitch, I can fucking, and I utilized that energy and I literally felt stronger. I felt the opposite of the fragile that we tend to face or feel when all these challenges are hitting us all at once. I became stronger. I was like, whatever the fuck the world throws at me, I'm ready. Like, I'm ready, guys, let's go. And I've realized, in my journey of being anti-fragile, in my journey of actually growing stronger, I need to draw on what I'm grateful for. People will say, bro, you've got a 4th child, there's so much financial constraints. And I'm like, but the child is perfectly healthy. 10 fingers, 10 toes, bread smelling like breast milk, that baby breath, and I'm like, fuck it, give me more challenges. Give me more. I've got broad shoulders, I'm strong. I'll watch people like drag my brother on social media. They'll drag him on Twitter, like really say the most horrific things. And you'll chat to him and he'll be like, not phased. and you realize that he's strong. He's faced this and he's gotten like stronger with time. He's gotten more powerful. And he's like, but it comes with this. It comes with the life I've chosen. I've become anti-fragile. Some of you guys, we make a comment about your weight and you break and you fall apart. And you fall apart. And you're like, this guy is getting torn into pieces. People talking about his kids, people talking about his family. And he's like, I'm stronger because of that. It's the life that I've chosen to live. I'm able to face things that 99% of the population can't face. Guys, I love fighting. It's no secret. I do, Therefore, me versus you, I'm anti-fragile. And I know you think you can, but you haven't built yourself to the point where you know you can. There's so many people that will say, Wuti, I can face so many challenges. Okay, sharp. Let the sheriff come to your house. Let the sheriff repossess your furniture, take a car or two. Tell me how you feel. Are you going to break from there? Or are you going to draw inspiration and become stronger from there? Vele, fuck. But they only took the Porsche. Vele, I wanted a Ferrari. Let me put my head down. Let me craft harder. Let me get that Ferrari. How many of us can actually say what we are at that point where we are stronger because of our challenges? Be honest about them and say, thank you so much for the challenges. For all these challenges because they've made me stronger. Things that most people that walk around this planet can't face. I eat that shit up for breakfast. It doesn't faze me because I'm just a fucking beast. Oh, I can't have a child in this economy. Oh, how many times I hear people, I can't have a child in this economy. Oh my God, I just need to get all my things in a row. Oh, where now, Peg? Are you breaking? Oh, no, but you're already broken. But you must make good plans. You must try and structure. Hey, guys. Life doesn't work the way. Yes, but sometimes life just fucking folds you. That's just how life is. And are you strong enough to handle that? Are you strong enough to say, yes, when everybody's going left, I'm going right? The story about the buffaloes that run into the storm. Instead of ducking and saying, hey, you're in fatigue, let's run away from it. As if like, January is that tested. Hey, Bobo, January is a couple of days away. New Year's resolution, man. Your New Year's resolution that you're going to be planning and doing in 3 weeks from now, Tina, we're doing them now. Yeah, in Makala January, Tina said Jimmy Magic say. Yeah, mo January, Tina Funuguti, business, Tina said, push up manji business. Next year, podcast jam, yay, Sianya, Pagat. Because we know what we need to keep working. We have to. This is just how the world works. The universe is all about expanding and growing and becoming a bigger, better version of itself. That's what we were put on this planet to be, to grow, to multiply, to become the best versions of ourselves, to utilize the talents that God has given us. And the only way we can actually really show the beauty of this plant is by putting compost over that motherfucker. Put as much shit on the seed called Penson, watch him grow. The more shit you put on the seed called Penson, the more beautiful the fucking flower is going to become. That we know. The challenges of life need to make us stronger, guys. Is it easy? Fuck no. Will there be days where you're crying in the shower? Nothing but those days. But I can tell you right now, for me, the person, I've seen so much pain. I've experienced so much yeses, guys. And I look back and I go, the things that I experienced like 2021, if they were to come through now, it's like taking a penalty kick with no goalkeeper. Bang Sundays, bang big penalty spot, but I took 5 steps forward. But that's how I feel now because that's how strong I am. The criticism, people saying, oh, I've experienced all of that, and now people can say it. And I just like, oh, brother, guy's channel is so shit. At least you watch it. Have you subscribed? Have you shared it to your friend? Like, it's water off my back. I've lost money. We've all lost money. I've lost real money. I've did proposals. I've pitched and I've been slaughtered. And I've been told no again and again and again and again, where you're like a shell of yourself. Where you've had 5 back-to-back meetings where you got the most hardest, painful no's you've ever experienced. And you need to go to the 6th meeting with energy and pizzazz and your eyes light up and you're like, morning guys, afternoon guys, how's everybody? And make pop jokes and all those type of things. And then you draw from the 5 meetings that you've had. Okay, meeting 1, these are the things that I picked up. Meeting 2, meeting 3, how can I tailor it? How can I change my presentation deck? How can I, so that by the time I get here, okay, they didn't say no, they said maybe. Because I drew from all these L's. I drew, no, you can go home and cry. Oh my God, no one loves me. I'm just so useless. Okay, sure. Or you can draw from that. You know, the lessons. What are the lessons? There's a reason why she said no. 1, God is protecting you from potential hope. 2, you meant to learn this. Change it about yourself. Maybe go brush your teeth, bro. Go brush your teeth. Maybe learn these things because they're going to make you a better person. You're going to become stronger because of that. I know it's not easy, guys. There's days you will feel like shit. You'll feel like shit 100 times a day. You'll cry in the shower 1 billion times. People will call you this and that and that. I get that. You know, you're not gonna know ish mali school fees kule nyanga ngizoyithola phi. Ish intwana yami ish manje idinga icathulo ngizoyithola phi lo mali. Kuthi yafonela ibank, ufonele lokhu, ufonele uyasikoleta. I get it. I know. But the journey is a long and a challenging one. But we have to keeping on, guys. Anyway, let me know what you guys think about being anti-fragile, being better versions of yourself, not cracking under situations, being truly appreciative and grateful for everything that you have, and be grateful for things that you don't have yet. You know, maybe you're not ready to have them. Lord knows me, I'm for a helicopter. But if God gave me a helicopter, I don't know what things will be. So while I'm still trying to fix other things, you know, trying to move space around so that my helicopter is a place to park. So I'm grateful, guys. I'm grateful for everyone here. I'm grateful for all the messages I've gotten. I'm grateful for all the DMs. Please keep the DMs coming. I know I'm shit at responding. I truly apologize. I've got a lot on my plate. I will get to them. I promise you I will get to them. I'll do all the videos that you guys have asked me to do. Just give me time. I'll get there. You know, I'm the tortoise in this race. You know, slow and steady, but I'm pushing. Best believe. While others are sleeping, I'm pushing. You know, while others are chilling, I'm pushing. Still. You know. Anyway, let me know in the comments below. Subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. Share this video far and wide. Again, truly blessed, appreciative. Shout out to Amanda and baby Ntumbeza. Shout out to my whole family. Blessings, guys. Shout out.